everyone, and welcome back to my channel, AV Knits. If you're new here, my name is Alina, and on this channel I just like to share with you all just things that I've been knitting, things that I finished, and plans for the future. And so I really hope you guys enjoy this video that I have for you today. It's going to be my second knitting podcast. I did my first one a few weeks ago and I really enjoyed making it, just sharing with you guys things that I finished and what I'm currently working on. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video as well. I actually have a lot to share with you of things that I'm currently working on. I've only finished one item, which I was hoping that I would have more done than just one, but I think I just need to slow down a little bit and stop casting on new items and just finish the ones that I have right now. But there's just so many good patterns out there that I just keep wanting to cast on more and more, but that's alright. I'm gonna hope to finish the items I have here before I cast on anything new, but we will just have to wait and find out, I guess. But yeah, you guys can also find me on my Instagram. It's the same name as my YouTube channel, AV Knits. I will link it down below if you guys want to check it out. I just post photos and reels of my knitted items, so if you guys are interested in that, definitely check it out down below. But without further ado, let's go ahead and start with my finished object. So, if you guys have been around for the last month that I've been posting videos, you would have known that I have been having some difficulty knitting up my Petal Drop Socks by Florence Miller. So I ended up knitting this one over here, but if some of you guys had seen in my last videos, I was having some trouble knitting up the second one because it just ended up too big and I didn't know really what happened with it. But what I ended up doing is I unraveled that entire sock. I might insert like a video somewhere just to show you guys what it looked like, or a picture or something. It was really bad. But I ended up unraveling it all, and I think it's because my tension was too loose as I was knitting it, and it just did not really turn out really nice. So I unraveled it all, and then I went ahead and redid it. And I did finish, so this is what it's looking like, the second sock, so you can see it in comparison. Sorry if the lighting is kind of weird, the sun is out, but as you can see, they literally look the same now. They're the same size. I blocked them together. I ended up washing the first pair as well, just so that they could be the same size when I block it. But yeah, as you can see, they are the same now, which I'm so happy about. Also, I think another mistake I did in my first try of the second sock is that this little heel that I have here, I think I knitted it wrong, because I was looking back on my video that I made and then my photo that I took, and it just does not look like this. So I think I did the stitches wrong, because Florence actually shows the technique how to like do this little flap here, but I think I just did not follow the video the second time around, and so I think it turned out different. But I went ahead and fixed it, so now I'm so happy to have both of these done. It turned out so beautiful. I'm actually so obsessed with it. The only problem I'm finding, which this isn't even really a problem, this is more of a, I just need to measure my feet better, but I think they're a little too big on me, because I did, I think her bigger size, because I, for whatever reason, thought that I have wide feet, which I don't. I literally wear size 5.5 to 6 US like women's shoes, so these are a little bigger. They're like they're a little roomy. They're not like big, but they're a little roomy. So I think if I were to knit more socks, I would probably have to cast on fewer stitches, because for this I believe I casted on 66 stitches, so I think I would have to do like 56 or something. I don't know. This is my first pair of socks. I don't know much about them, but I think in the future I will have to cast on fewer stitches. But if you guys have any pattern ideas for other socks, please recommend them down below, because I really want to make more, and I want them to like have detailing, kind of how these have these like little petal details. I think it's really pretty. So if you guys have recommendations, please let me know, because I haven't had much luck of finding socks that I like. So yeah, this is my first finished object that I have to share with you guys, and I hope that I'm going to be making more socks this year. It's actually pretty fun to do, and they're not as bad as I thought. I think I just have to pay attention to the instructions a little bit better, and then they turn out very pretty. But yeah, definitely a success with this. So yeah, this is my first finished object, and so now let's go ahead and move on to my next work in progress, which you have probably seen already as well from my last video, and it's the Ingrid sweater by Petite Knit. So I think last I shared with you guys, I was working on the body, and I think I wanted to start on the sleeves, but I was just like trying to figure out what to do with like my yarn and stuff, because I don't have enough yarn. So I did make some good progress on this. I really wanted to finish this by Valentine's Day, which is in a couple days, but I don't think I will, just because I've been starting on new projects, and I don't know, maybe if I like really just sit down and work on this, I can finish it. It's not, I'm basically almost done. I just need to push through. But this is what it's looking like. As you can see, I did finish one sleeve off. So we're gonna talk about it here in a second, but I just want to show you what it's looking like. So I haven't done anything more to the body, I don't think. I think I put the stitches on hold from last time, and they've just been sitting on hold this whole time. I still have to do more of the body, but we'll see what I end up doing. And then this is the second sleeve. This is how much I have finished. As you can see, I just got past the faux cabling here, and now we're gonna start doing the double ribbing, and then it's the cuff, and then I'm done with the second sleeve, and then it's just to finish off the body. So we're literally so close to the end. Like, I'm so excited, and I love how it's turning out. I just love the color of it. I love the pattern. But let's talk about this a little bit. So this is the sleeve here that I have completed, and I did end up having to do some adjustments here for myself, just because in the pattern it does have you do sleeve decreases as you knit this down below. But for the faux cabling, if I were to do the decreases that Petite Knit writes in her pattern, then it would ruin the faux cabling that I have here. Like, it's not gonna all be like the same. So I really didn't want to like go through that. So basically what I had to do with this sleeve where the faux cabling is, I didn't do any decreases at the faux cabling part. I only did decreases like before, and then I did another decrease I think like after I did the faux cabling. So my stitch count does not match up with Petite Knits, but I really just did not want to have the faux cables look like uneven and stuff, because I've seen some pictures of others, and it doesn't look bad, but I just didn't want to have to deal with it, because I know it would be a headache for me to like have to work on that. So I ended up literally just not doing any decreases here, and I had to also pick up enough stitches so that once I did do the decreases before the faux cabling, I still ended up with a number that would allow me to do the faux cabling without there having to be like overlaps or anything. So I had to do a little bit of math in my head. It was kind of a lot, but I'm glad it worked out, and I was nervous that it would be too like wide or something on my arm, but actually it's pretty, it fits really nice. And I think like when I block it, I'll stretch it out more and stuff, and so I think it'll work out pretty well. And that's basically like the same thing I did on this sleeve as well. So the faux cabling look really nice. There's no like smaller diamond shapes or anything. Like, it all looks uniform, which is what I really wanted to achieve, and I'm glad I did. So if you guys have any questions about it, I can probably try to explain it a little bit more in detail. But yeah, that's how that turned out, and I'm really pleased with it. And then I also had to modify not having as many rows, like as Petite Knit says. Like, I think she makes this double ribbing here in the beginning a little bit longer. but I was just nervous that I wouldn't have enough yarn, so I didn't make it as long as she does. And then also for the double ribbing here at the bottom, I think she makes it a little bit longer as well, but same thing. I didn't want to run out of yarn, so I just made it a little bit shorter. But my arms aren't really long, so I don't think it's really gonna make that big of a difference for me. And then also when I block it, it'll kind of stretch down. I'll kind of block it down a little bit, so I think it'll be fine. But yeah, so that's how it's looking like. I do want to show you guys how much yarn I have left. I'm so nervous that this isn't gonna be enough, but what I ended up doing, here's all I have left of my yarn. And I don't think I said what yarn I'm using, but this is the Sunday by Sandnes Garn, and it's in the color Dusty Rogue, I think, something like that. I don't know. I will I'll put everything down below in the description if you guys are interested. But basically what I'm doing is I'm doing like the sleeves and the body with this, and then the cuffing of the sleeves and the body, I'm using the Peer Gynt Dusty Rogue. I think that's the color. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but it does look a little different, but I think it'll be fine since it's the cuff. So basically I knitted up the Sunday all the way up to here, and then I switched over to the Peer Gynt and I knitted up the cuff in the Peer Gynt. And that's what I'm gonna do with the other cuff of the sleeve, and then that's probably what I'm gonna have to do with the body as well, just because I could not find the color in the Sunday anywhere, and I just ended up having to buy the Peer Gynt instead. So I'm gonna make it work. I have this much yarn left in order to finish off like the sleeve up until the double ribbing, and then whatever yarn I have left in here, which I hope is at least a couple grams, I can add more to the body, because the body right now is really short. Like I haven't even finished the faux cabling part of the body, which I don't think I'm even going to, because I'm not gonna have enough. So I think if I do have a little bit left of this at the end, I'm going to add the double ribbing, and then we'll just switch over to the Peer Gynt and finish it off like that. And I think that's just what it's gonna have to look like. So it's been a little bit of a challenge to make this sweater, but that's okay. I'm learning as I'm going, honestly, and I really do like how it's turning out. So hopefully I can finish this. I think I might try to work on this a little bit more, like focus on this just to get it done, because I do really want to wear it before it starts to get too warm here, because right now it's still pretty cold outside. It's like in the 40s. Like give it a few more weeks and it's probably gonna start hitting 60s or something. So if it starts hitting 60s, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to wear this anymore, just because I feel like it might be a little too warm for me. So I need to hurry up and get this done already. But yeah, that's what that's looking like. I'm very excited with where I'm at, and I'm hoping that I can get this finished soon. Okay, the next item I want to share with you that I did share in my last podcast as well. I haven't done like too much work on it, but I think from the last video there is definite progress on it. So that is my oversized Seasons cardigan by Osetta. This is where we're at with it. As you can see, I split for the sleeves, and I've already knit like a little bit down, and I'm already starting to do like the little button, like where I'm gonna have to put the buttons. So I've done the first one. As you can see, I put like a little stitch marker here just so I know where to sew it on later. And then I've also done like the little hole on this other side. Where is it? Oh my gosh, literally, where is it? Hold on. Ah, right here. So on the other side I did the little hole here. So I've only done one so far. See, as you can see, I've only done one so far, and I think I need to do like 4 in total according to the pattern. But I really like how it's looking like. I am really pleased with it. Let me actually kind of try to put it on just so you guys can see how it's sitting on me. This is where we're at with it. As you can see, the sleeve split at a good length. I'm really happy with how it's turning out. I think it's very pretty. I love the half fisherman's ribbon this. It's very pretty. And yeah, I'm really excited to get this finished. And I haven't worked on this for I want to say like 2 weeks now. It's just kind of been on hold because I've been starting new projects, but I really do like it and I know I need to finish it already. Oh yeah, and then let me show you the back as well. So this is where we're at. I hope you can see. Yeah, very happy with how it's turning out, and I'm actually happy we're doing the band at the same time, because that's gonna feel so nice. Like once I'm done with like the body and the sleeves, I'm also done with the band. Like I don't have to go back and pick up more stitches to do that. So very happy about that. Yes, it's tedious just because there's so many needles like all around, but it's okay. It's worth it in my opinion. So yeah, and then I think like once I do end up washing and blocking this, the stitches will kind of spread out a little bit more and look a little nicer, because right now, yeah, they're a little bunched together, but it's like not itchy at all either, which is very nice. I mean, I am wearing this under it, but I can feel it at my neck too, and it's not itchy, so very happy about that. So yeah, this is where we're at with my oversized Seasons cardigan by Ozetta. Hopefully I can get this finished sometime soon. Alright, and then my next work in progress that I have shared before, I think I shared it in my What I've Knit in 2023 video. It was the sweater number 15 by My Favorite Things Knitwear. Now that sweater, I think I only had like a little bit of it done, so I have been working on it, not too much, because this is more of like, I work on this when I just like want to do something different. So let me show you where we're at with it. It's like this. It is very teeny looking, and I don't know if it's supposed to look like this. Keep in mind they are on like short needles right now because I just ran out of cords to put my needles, to put my items on, so they are, so it is a little scrunched up right now. Let me see if I can kind of show you, oh, a little bit in the lighting there. As you can see, it's just cabling all over. It's going to be all over the body, all over the sleeves. So yeah, this is what it's looking like. I don't know why it looks so small. I think like once when I stretch it out kind of like this, because I mean the cables are gonna open up, it does reach like from one shoulder to the other shoulder, so I think we'll be fine. But right now I'm a little nervous of like, why does it look so small? But yeah, so as you can see, I've done a little bit of progress on it. This is more of a piece that I like to work on when I'm kind of bored with my other items, so I just want something different. So I haven't really worked on it too much, but I have joined together the front and the back, so now I'm kind of just knitting straight down on it. And then this is like the opening for the sleeve. As you can see, it's pretty big, so I think it's going to be a lot of space for the sleeve. So I do hope it turns out pretty good. Like even the body, I hope it opens up more, because I don't want the sleeves to be like oversized but the body to be tight. So we'll see how it turns out. If you guys have knitted this before, let me know if it looked like this for you as well in the beginning stages, or if it was like more bigger, because I'm a little nervous about it. I am knitting this on 4.5mm needles, so it is going by at an okay pace. So yeah, not too bad. This is what it's looking like. I'm excited to finish it. I hope I actually do wear it, but yeah, we'll see how it turns out at the end. Just wanted to show you guys that still working on it, and this is where we're at with it if you guys were interested. Alright, so my last item that I have to share with you guys, which is a new cast on that I did after my last video, is this really lovely item, which actually I'm wearing it right now, but this is my Cumulus tee that I did last summer. So the item that I cast on though is this right here, and this is a Cumulus tee as well by Petite Knit, but what I'm actually doing with this one is I'm gonna make it a long sleeve version. I wanted to do another one, like a cumulus tee like this, like with short sleeves, but I got this really nice yarn. So this is the yarn that I got, and so this is 100% cashmere yarn that I ordered from eBay. Honestly, it's not like a brand. I don't know what brand this is. The only thing I have is the tag that it came with, but it does say it's 100% cashmere by Apeng Fashion. I don't know where it's from, honestly. I just saw it on eBay. It was being sold like in a pack of 5 balls, and so I was like, let's try it out. And so I ended up ordering it, and it's really soft actually. It's like a light fingering weight yarn, I would say. So I knew that I wasn't gonna be making myself like a nice thick sweater. This was gonna be more of like something light. And so I decided a cumulus tee, like a long sleeve version, would be very appropriate, just because this is like literally one of my favorite patterns that I've ever done. And I really wanted to make another one, but a long sleeve, so I could wear it like in the springtime or in the fall time. And also I didn't want to make like a tank top or something out of cashmere yarn, just because I know cashmere keeps me warm and I didn't want to feel like too warm in the summer months. So that's why I decided to do like a light long sleeve top. So that's what it's looking like. I do really like how it's turning out. This is how the yarn is like. It's very flowy in my opinion. It's like not thick at all. And then I like the little darker gray spots in this as well. I think it's really pretty, and I'm excited to get this finished. So I've been mostly working on this item recently, and it's been taking a while because the stitches are so small. Like I'm using, what size are these? These are 3mm needles to knit this, and I did hit gauge, so that's how I know it's gonna work out just fine. But it is taking a while. I mean, even this took quite a bit to knit up, just because it's like very small stitches, and I feel like these stitches are even like a little smaller than the one I'm wearing now. I can't tell. I think maybe my gauge was a little bit looser when I knit up this one that I'm currently wearing. So we'll see how it turns out, but I am really excited. I think I really like the color of it. I do really like the little darker gray spots on it too. I think it's really pretty, and I think it's going to be a staple in my wardrobe for sure. So I'm very excited to continue on this. Ooh, trying to show you. I'm very excited to continue on this, and I hope I can finish it sometime soon, but I do want to finish off the other items first, just because these have been on my needles a lot longer. But we'll see, we'll see. Also, I really like the detailing. This is like one of my favorite parts, like the detailing for the shoulders. If you can see, I hope it's like focusing for you. It's like really pretty for the raglan. I'm just obsessed with it. Anyway, yep. Okay, so that was my last work in progress that I'm working on. Now I do have just one more thing to share, and this is just a new yarn that I got, which I don't know exactly what I want to do with it yet. I have an idea, but if you guys could let me know down below as well, that would be really appreciated. So this is the yarn that I have. It's this really pretty like pale pink, like cream, white, like look, there's some spots that are a little darker in here. So very pretty. It's by the brand Lilo. I have never heard of it before, but my mom's the one who got it, and then she ended up giving it to me, which I appreciate that so much because it's such a pretty yarn. So I just have one of these, so I need something that I can make just like with like one skein. So this does come in a 100-gram skein, and it's 400 meters or 440 yards. It contains 50% silk and 50% superwash merino. So I have been thinking maybe I'm going to make a tank top out of this, because I think I have enough yarn for that. Oh, and then the colorway for this is just called Vintage. So yeah, I really like it. And then what I've been thinking of like possibly making with this is either the Ellie Summer Top by Simone Ryan, and I will insert a photo somewhere up here so you can see, Or the other thing I was thinking of is camisole number 7 by My Favorite Things Knitwear, and I'll insert that as well. So I'm kind of thinking between these two, maybe I'll make it, because I think I have enough yarn for to make either one. But if you guys have another idea of what I can do with this yarn, please let me know. I would very much appreciate it. But yeah, very excited. I don't know if I'm going to cast on with this anytime soon, just because we're still in winter and this is more, and so if I actually end up using this for like a tank top, it would be more of like a summer top. So probably not, I'm not going to cast on just yet, but I am planning on casting on probably when it gets a little bit nicer outside, which actually today is really nice out. It's really sunny out. It's like making my house really warm. When you go out, it's a little cold though, so you have to have a coat on. But spring and summer are definitely approaching, so I do want to start kind of thinking of like what I want to make for those months. And so yeah, these two tanks are definitely something that I'm interested in, and I'm possibly going to use this yarn on it. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any other ideas as well. Alright, so that's all I had to share with you guys today. I know it's kind of a long video. I just had a lot to talk about on my current projects, and it's been a few weeks since I last spoke with you, so I just had a little bit more to share. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and please let me know if you guys have any other videos you'd like to see from me. But other than that, that's all I had for you today. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!